Yeah, I'm recording now. Okay. Hello, everybody. I probably mentioned to you all a while ago that I bought some seeds for my Master Herbalist class because I'm an herbalist, but I'm working on my Master Herbalist certification. And let me start off with saying hi. This is Patricia McBroom with Abigail's Apothecary. And so today, I'm a little bit late in doing this, so I hope. Okay, I'm a little bit late in doing this, so I hope it doesn't mess up how long it takes for these plants to grow. Because first of all, let me say this. I have to grow some herbs for my Master Herbalist class. So I bought some lavender seeds, got some lavender, and I have some calendula, and I have some chamomile. And so I don't have a green thumb. I don't. I sometimes kill plants, but I must say that I raise children beautifully. Okay, so thank God for that. But with that being said, I have a kit, a seed starter kit here. Okay, and so I bought this because, like I said, I'm an herbalist, but I'm one of those herbalists that I buy my bulk herbs. I go to other places to get herbs that are already planted. And so this will actually be my first time getting prepared to plant some medicinal herbs. And the three that I mentioned the lavender. Lavender is one of my favorites. Lavender helps with calming, relaxing. If you've had a stressful day, you come home, brew up some lavender tea, kick your feet up, and just relax. If you have a hard time going to sleep at night, take you some lavender tea, and it'll help to get rid of all those thoughts in your head like, oh, tomorrow I have to do this. Oh, I have to do this with the kids. Oh, me and the husband. It gets rid of all of that, and it helps you to relax, and it helps you to sleep. I also love lavender in the essential oil. And what an essential oil is, it is a concentrated, volatile, therapeutic type oil. And so with lavender oil, the essential oil, you can put some in a diffuser, and it does the same thing as far as helping you to sleep, helping you to relax. You can also use it for headaches. Whether you put some in a diffuser if you have a headache, or whether you take some and put it, when I have a headache, I like to put it some across my forehead, on my temples, and down the nape of my neck. That helps to get rid of a headache like nobody's business. I've also used lavender essential oil for burns. There've been several times. I think one time I gave myself I was reaching over something, over a pot that had steam coming up, and I wasn't thinking, and I reached my hand across it and had a nice little burn, and I immediately started putting lavender oil on it, and that lavender oil stopped the burning immediately, and it didn't blister at all. So that's my spiel on lavender oil. On lavender. The other one that I have is calendula. Calendula is another healing medicinal plant. You have a lot of people that will make lavender oil, not the essential oil, but lavender oil that you can make with olive oil or grapeseed oil, or what's the other one? Lavender oil, grapeseed oil. Let me see. Olive oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil. So you have people that put calendula flowers in oil to make their own calendula oil. Calendula is also healing for the skin. It's good for rashes. It's really good as far as therapeutic. So with that being said, this will be my first time doing something like this. My mother-in-law is coming over a little bit later. Now that woman, she got 10 green thumbs, okay? She's awesome as far as planting and getting stuff started. So some of the stuff I've gotten started in our backyard, my husband helped me out last week with that. And so that's when I fully understood that gardening is not something that's lovely and easy to do, and it's just and I used to watch videos, and I would watch people that are gardening, and they're just talking about how, oh, the richness of the soil. And well, I've come to realize that gardening is some heavy duty manual labor, and I felt like I had been duped into thinking how simple and easy it would be. So my feelings got a little bit hurt, but that's neither here nor there. I understand now. I have a neighbor, he's a gardener, and he told me, I was talking with him, and he says gardening takes patience and it takes time. So I think this is going to help me even more with patience. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I need to do things quickly, but I think this is going to help me to slow down a bit and pay close attention and take more time and be one with the earth. Okay, so with that being said, I am going to nope, that's the calendula. This is the lavender. Okay, so I showed y'all I got my lavender seeds here. And so I'm going to lower the camera so you can see my seed kit. If you could see that. That's the seed kit. That's the dirt. Okay. I'm going to bring this back up. And so what it's recommending, I ain't going to lie, this ain't going to be no short video. So I'm not even going to tell that lie. So what it's saying that I have to do first is lightly moisten the soil. So I got my spray bottle. I normally use the spray bottle when I spray my hair to get ready to detangle my hair. I put water in it. So today I'm using it for the soil, for the dirt, to get things started. So that's what I'm going to do. And it's purple like my shirt. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to moisten the soil. So I'm going to lower this down so y'all can see me. Y'all gonna go through this with me. This is, like I said, this is my, this is my first time doing this. So I am, and maybe this will be helpful for those who are like me and this is not something that you normally do. This is something that's new to you. So maybe some of you watching can go through, can watch this video and learn from my mistakes, because I know I'm going to make a few. So it says moisten. So I'm moistening the dirt with my spray bottle here. Okay. So yeah, I had to, my mother-in-law told me that when I first told her I was doing this, she told me that I want to make sure that I hurry up and get them done so that they'll have time to grow, and that I don't want to wait until the end of April to do it. And here it is, May 2nd, one instruction that I didn't follow. So, okay, I think that's moistened enough. Okay, so, the seeds, okay. Let's see here. It says that put 1 to 2 seeds per sale. So I'm going to do half and half. Half is going to be my lavender. Half is going to be my calendula. Let me bring this up. Okay. What I'm going to do is half is going to be my lavender and half is going to be my calendula. I'm not going to do chamomile because when I got the packet, which I should have paid more attention online, but I got so excited. I was like, ooh, I'll plant lavender, chamomile, and calendula. Well, chamomile has to be planted in a different type soil. And here it says, oh, no, you know what? I read that wrong. Why did I think, or was it the CD? Okay, I don't know why. For some reason, maybe I must have been reading about another plant, because I thought that the chamomile had to be in a sandy type dirt. Okay, well, we'll get to that. All right, but anyway, I'm going to get started with my lavender seeds, and these are some little bitty babies here. Very, very little. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour some of these in my hand and try to do a close-up so you all can see how itty-bitty they are. I don't know if you all can see that. See? They're itty-bitty. So I have to plant 2 at a time, two each in the soil, 1 to 2 seeds. So I'm going to bring this camera down again. I think I'm going to moisten this a little bit more. So y'all bear with me. And 9 times out of 10, I know I'm not going to use all of these seeds because I'm going to use half and half. So, all right, so here we go. Y'all get to watch me do this for the first time. Okay, so, oh my goodness, these things are so little bitty. You can barely see them. So I don't even know how you could, okay. All right. So I'm just putting it down in there, letting it do its thing. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get 2 at a time. So then I can put it in there. Oh my goodness, these are so itty bitty. They're so itty bitty. So yeah, so this is my, this is what I'm doing today. I am dealing with planting some lavender, and this is exciting. I mean, it may not look like it from this video because, you know, I mean, it is what it is. This is gardening. Some people enjoy watching stuff like this. I hope I'm not. You know what? Let me get some paper towels. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. All right, because I thought I was getting some of them stuck in my, up under my fingernail. And oh my goodness, they're so itty bitty. So this is that time of year where folks are beautifying their yards. And when we moved into our home last September, we moved in, and the previous homeowner, she already had rose bushes and things like that. And so I was telling my husband, I was like, "Ooh, we need to keep the plants and the herbs because I can use this for class." And the first thing he said was, are you going to take care of it? Because I'm not going to take care of it. I'm too busy. You're going to have to do that. So I think I lost where I was. Well, so anyway, yeah, so I have been designated to make sure that I take care of some of the foliage. I hope I ain't missing some of these because I'm losing my place here, I think. But yeah, so this is I'm glad y'all are bearing with me through this process. But yeah, this is crazy. I never thought that I would be doing something like this. To give y'all a little bit of backstory on how I became an herbalist, a friend of mine that goes to church with me years ago, I think my second son wasn't even born yet, but she came to me and we were talking, and she was a herbalist too at the time, and she was saying, you know, this is something that you really should get into. And at the time I was young, you know, I was in my early 20s, and I was like, no, that's not for me. And so throughout that time, I kept running into people who kept mentioning or who kept planting more seeds, pun intended, with me, you know, mentioning me becoming an herbalist. So I was like, you know what? Maybe this is something I need to check into. And so anyway, I still let it go. I didn't do anything about it. And so, okay, so I'm done with that part. I'm done with the lavender. So I'm going to try to put these seeds back. But anyway, I didn't take heed to it. I just, you know, went about my business. And so after I had my second son, I had some health issues, and I gravitated towards, we used to have this book in our home, and it's called Back to Eden book, and it's about this thick, and it's by a guy who was named Jethro Kloss. And so I looked through this book, and I found an herbal remedy that I needed for the issue that I was having. So I took it, and it worked. And so that's where I would say I became hooked as far as natural remedies and things of that nature. Okay. And so, I mean, I would, you know, books and just anything I could get my hands on. And so I eventually went ahead and started doing back then it was called distant learning course to become an herbalist. And so I did that for a little bit, and then I did an internship, and then I switched from that program, and then I did another apprenticeship to become an herbalist. And so that's where everything just took off from there. And it's one of the best things I think I could have done, not only for me, but for my family, and not just as far as my, you know, my sons, but for my, you know, my brothers, my sisters, my aunts, my uncles, my mama, my cousins, and then friends, you know, who I've also, you know, they'll call me up and they'll ask me for questions, you know, what do I do for this, and how do I, and what do I use? So it just started this thing within me. So I've been an herbalist for over 15 years. Yeah, because my youngest son is 25. Yeah, so it's been over 20 years. And so I finally decided a few years ago that I was going to go into getting my Master Herbalist certification, which is why, as I said earlier in the video, why I'm planting some seeds today. So now I'm going to do the Calendula, and I'm going to, now these are much bigger. So I'm going to pour this in my hand so you can see what these seeds look like. Oh my, they look like little, wait till y'all see this. Wait till y'all see this. Look at that. Can y'all see them? Uh-oh, hold on. Can y'all see them? They look like, it's gonna sound weird to y'all, but to me, these look like little dried worms. That's what they look like to me. So for this section, what I'm going to do so I don't get distracted on where I'm at and how far I have to put these, I'm going to poke my finger down so that I can, you know what, let me bring this camera down some more so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just going to poke my finger in there so when I plant them, which I think this is what I should have done when I did the lavender side, but this is what happens when you don't have a green thumb. So I'm going to do this here. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and plant 1 to 2. It says plant 1 to 2 seeds in each section. And yeah, so that's how I became an herbalist, and now working on my Master Herbalist certification. And with Master Herbalist certification, what it does is you get an in-depth learning of all the body systems. You get, when you become an herbalist, you get a generalization of the body systems and things of that nature. But when you become a master herbalist, when you're learning when you're going to school for that, it gets a little bit more deeper into the body systems and making your own formulas and things of that nature. So yeah, so I've been working on that here and there. It's been taking me a while because, as y'all may know, life happens, and thank goodness that the program that I'm in, it gives you room for that. So yeah, but yeah, like I said earlier, I do not have a green thumb. I don't have, but I'm learning. And one thing with me, once I learn something and understand it and grab a hold to it, it becomes, for me, it becomes an obsession. It's like, I want more, I want more, I want more. So I'm going to have to be careful with that, else I'm going to have like a, might end up having a forest growing in our backyard. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing today. I just wanted to share this with you all as I'm going through this process of starting my little herbal tray for my medicinal herbs. And because this is for my class, they recommend that we grow something so that we can harvest it and so that we can make we can use it in different formulations. Oh, let me make sure I put these seeds back in here. Okay. All right. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to push the dirt over the seeds. And then I think when I'm done, it doesn't say it on the packaging, but I think it could use a little bit more water. Yeah, I think it could use a little bit more water, but this just feels, I'm like, I don't know, I'm excited. I am excited. Okay, so I'm gonna moisten this. Y'all gonna see it says packaging says moisten. So I'm gonna moisten it a little bit more. And then it says mix with water to keep soil moist. Do not overwater. Fertilize if required, and then transplant when and where appropriate. Okay, so my phone is sliding down. Okay, there we go. All right, so I'm done with that. And I just want to show y'all the packaging again. I got this from, I work at a co-op. It's called Sugar Beet Co-op. And I got this seed starter kit. And like I said, I bought some seeds. I ordered them online because I wanted to do organic seeds because I'm going to be using them once I'm able to harvest these. I'm going to use them in I'm going to make a lavender extract, which is a concentrated liquid herb. So you can use, I like to use vodka because it extracts more of the constituents of a particular herb. And what I mean by constituents is the different ingredients, natural ingredients that are within an herb. Okay. And so I'm going to make a herbal extract. I'm going to make a herbal oil, which I have some already kind of but setting for a, just something that I was trying for myself, doing with some dried lavender. But I'm going to do the extract, the oil, tea. So those are the three that I'm going to do with that. And then for the calendula, I'm going to do a salve, which is like a thick, creamy. It's real thick and creamy that you can add that you use with different medicinal healing herbs. So they're used for rashes and really dry skin and things of that nature. So for the lavender, I'm going to do an extract, a lavender oil, and lavender tea. For the calendula, I'm going to do a extract, a salve, and an oil. And while I have you all here, I'm going to show you what I'm doing with my lavender oil so far that I have. So I'll be right back. Okay. So I had this sitting in almond oil since February 14th. Okay. And I recycle a lot of stuff. I don't throw away nothing unless I have to. So, I have it in my Vegenaise. I have my oil sitting in my Vegenaise glass jar. And so when I'm ready, oh, it smells so good. And this is extracted. This is with lavender. This is with almond oil. So I'm going to see if I can get you all close so you can see inside of there. See that? And so what's going to happen, and it should be ready. It should, because it's been sitting since February 14th. So I don't know. I think I may wait until May 14th to go ahead, and what I'll do is I'll put it in I use like, some people may use cheesecloth. I like to use milk bags for those who make their own nut milks, like almond milk, coconut milk, and stuff like that. You pour your mixture in this cotton bag, and you're able to strain out all of the whatever liquid that you're using, whether it's water or whether it's oil. And so I can use my lavender oil, and this was made with dried lavender flowers. Okay. But once I'm ready to strain that, I'm going to use my husband as a guinea pig. So I'm going to add it to, when I make body butter for him, I'm going to add it to his body butter and my body butter, and just see you know, how that consistency works. And it may be something that I add later on to my products. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go. So, thanks for popping in. Once again, my name is Patricia with Abigail's Apothecary. I am the owner of Abigail's Apothecary. And you can check us out at abigailsapothecary.com, or you can check us out on Instagram at Abigail's Apothecary. And then I'm on Facebook I have a Facebook business page, and it's Abigail's Apothecary. And you can shoot us an email at abigailsapothecary@gmail.com. And like I said, you can go to our website, abigailsapothecary.com. You can check us out at our website, and you'll see that we do, I do health consultations. I have a line of my own products. I have body butter, sugar scrubs. I just added my Elderberry Elixir. So that's on there. And I think, within the next couple of months, I think I'm going to add a few more things to the website. But I just wanted to share with you all me going through this process of starting to get a green thumb. And yeah, that's it. So we'll see how everything goes. All right, you all have a great rest of the day. I thank you for stopping by and watching. And maybe as things progress, I'll do more videos. I may video my mother-in-law when she gets here today, as she's going through the backyard telling me what I need to do and how I need to do it, so you all can get a chance to meet her. And then you could probably glean some helpful gardening information from her along the way. So that's something that I may do. But anyway, like I said, thank you all for watching. And you all have a wonderful day. All right, bye.